Is 45 the most honest alive? It's not going to be no if he says it's so. Yeah, Donald Trump's thinking he's more truthful than Lincoln. While defending investigations into his tax affairs at a rally in North Carolina, that's a state, Cat. Former President Trump reminded us that he's the most honest human ever created. And I hope he quotes me, a friend of mine, smart guy, very successful guy, a lot of common sense.
A friend of mine, smart guy, very successful guy, a lot of common sense. He said, you know, you've been investigated for years and years, millions and millions of pages of documents. They found nothing. You are the cleanest guy on earth. When you think about it, I've got to be the cleanest sheriff. I think I'm the most honest human being, perhaps, that God ever created. Perhaps.
Perhaps. Why is he waffling? And what he said's got to be true. After all, he is the most honest human ever. And it's refreshing when a president pronounces all of his words. At the rally, he also talked about how a Republican Congress would, quote, end the woke war on women and children, and hopefully Biden's efforts to smell their hair. Of course, Trump also discussed the current president. Old Joe's ears must be burning, but that could be from the liniment on his hair plugs. But I wonder, if you took the 5 worst presidents in history and put them together, would they have done the damage Joe Biden has done to our country in just 15 months?
You could take the 5 worst presidents in American history and put them together, and they would not have done the damage Joe Biden has done to our country in just 15 months.
Thank you for the clarification. Joe, what's your response?
Hey, look, I'm not going to play this guy's game and compare it to other presidents, but I'll put myself up against any of these guys. Thomas Jefferson, Washington, the Freddie Boom Boom Washington, and all the sweat hogs, and the JFKFC, FDR, FK, text Joe, just 330. Look. America, I said it before, it can be summed up in one word. I was walking on the path with the Jiminy Cricket, and, the thing about the wish upon a star. That's all true, man.
It is. Tyrus, it's true. I mean, once you see that Joe Biden is the least transparent, and that's how he got elected, he's like a Halloween costume of Joe Biden, not a Joe Biden.
Who would have ever thought that Scarface would end up being a history piece? I tell the truth even when I lie. People need a bad guy like me.
Yeah.
And apparently we do, because, and he's not, he did say perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah.
So he wasn't being arrogant about it. He was just saying he's heard some things by very many people. But he's kind of starting to look like he was telling the truth.
Right.
Especially about the Hunter Biden situation and the Ukraine situation. And you look at all the things, and the Russia, he's been right about all the things that were supposedly huge distractions.
China.
That took away from his deeds that were good. And the argument was, he does the deeds, but his tweets and he says he's all over the place and everything is conspiracy. Turns out he was pretty much around 95% right of the stuff that was supposedly such a distraction to this country.
Yeah.
It was good for us. It was good for company, but not for us. And that's amazing to me, because there was so much effort to disprove the truth.
He looks better and better in the rear view mirror. You know, Kat, he's obviously trolling the media who refuse to see this as a joke. I mean, we all are in on this. Right. We all find it hilarious. But there are people that actually fact check this. He can't be serious. He says he's the most honest person. Oh my, I mean, people still don't understand this.
Especially because when he said that, people even there were laughing.
Yes.
So they understood that he was joking, because obviously the most honest human being is a baby.
Or George Washington.
Every baby is an honest human being, and then everyone grows up, and then they all lie. We all have secrets. We have passwords on our phones, not because we don't want someone to make a call on it, but because our phones are full of secrets.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Wow.
Did you not know that?
Dark turn.
Yeah, it took a dark turn, a very dark
Can I have your password?
You can have it.
No, exactly. His phone's full of secrets, too.
Corey, save me from where I am right now. I'm in a dark place.
Well, I'll
Cradle
tell
me.
you something. Look,
Yes.
President Trump is one of the most honest presidents we've ever had. Look at what he ran on in the campaign trails. It was promises made, promises kept. He did look at trade imbalances and rebalance those. He did move our embassy to Jerusalem, something that many other Republican presidents had said and never done. He did hold our adversaries accountable. He did hold China accountable and even did the China Phase 1 deal, which helped our agricultural sectors. So all the things that he actually said on his campaign trail, he held through. He talked about his campaign being spied upon. We saw that to be true. He talked about the Hunter Biden laptop, which for 567 some odd days, the media tried to cover up. It was true. So I actually go ahead, and while it was a joke, it came to be fact. So I actually support what the president has actually come out and said.
That's the funny thing. It's funny because it's kind of true.
Yeah, well, see, everybody, and he does this all the time, and the media goes crazy, is what they're going to hold on to the honest aspect of it. And everybody knows Trump exaggerates. But one thing it is true about him is that he's authentically him. And no guy, he sees the numbers. Over 50% of Americans said they were better off. They just wanted him to change his tone.
Yeah,
Right? They believe with his policies and everything, but he's going to be him. He's not going to be the people that are a part of the media or the big Washington politicians. And I kind of got to respect it, you know? It's like, cling to honest or authenticity, take your pick.
Yeah, it is I go back to the agent or the lawyer analogy. Like, would you rather have an agent or a lawyer that when he shows up, everybody hates him because that means he's doing his job? Or somebody like Joe Biden who shows up and they pat him on the back, let's do lunch, they go to the same charity auctions, they go to their kids go to the same private schools. Trump is like, no, he walks in and everybody turns their back, like, because he's like, not them. That's the person you want. That's the kind
Even
of
the
lawyer.
Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, Obama got the Nobel Peace Prize, and meanwhile, President Trump put together the Abrams Accord,
And got
one of
nothing.
the biggest things, and got nothing.
Yeah. Great point.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.